Hi, I'm Teresa Ford and I'm talking about how to create a comic page in Adobe Photoshop. In this video, we're going to go over how to create a speech balloon that would go behind your text. In our last video, this is where we left off. We would add a new layer and we're going to use a shape. If you do not see the tools that I am using over here, you're going to have to edit your toolbar and make sure that you have everything added so it's all visible. All right, let's add an ellipse, pink, and we're going to go ahead and fill it with white, and we're going to give it no stroke at all. I know you want a stroke, but we'll get to that. All right, now that's an okay bubble, but suppose we wanted a slightly different shape. When you're working with a shape layer, there are little handles and dots we can work with, and we grab our direct selection tool. I think that's what they're calling it over here. And you get the little handles, which you can drag around and move. Turn it into a regular path, yes. All right. We can pull these little lines out and adjust how the curve is for our bubble, our little happy balloon, and we get a nice irregular balloon of some sort. And we'll move the little balloon down here. There's a fine spot to put it. Now suppose we want to have our little triangle-y point going up. Let's see. We do that with a little triangle, pink, and again it needs to be white with no stroke. We're going to edit this so that it has some curves, and I'm clicking on it and dragging it, and that makes a nice pretty round curve. Go ahead and continue with a regular path. However, we want it to be a pointy curve, so we're going to drag the little handle over. If both pieces are moving, you're not on the point conversion tool, you're on the direct selection tool. The direct selection tool, let me demo that here. Oh, these don't even have a other handle because they're sharp points. So let's go ahead and convert those two while we're at it. Click, drag, pull a handle down. Why not we'll pull this handle down too, into a pretty piece here. If it looks like this, you just drag the handle the other direction. All right. So give us a little handle. And again, we're not being real precise here because we can always go move it around a little bit here. And we get a nice little piece, which we can then move. Control T, we'll tilt it. T for transform. And we get that piece. Now, obviously, we're going to want these two things to be the same thing. However, they're already the same thing. We're just going to group them into a group, and I highlighted them both, held the command key down, hit the folder icon to group them down here, and it put them into one group. Then I will put the effects that I want to have on that bubble onto the group layer. And what that does is it prevents you from having to constantly edit a single shape and try to make everything merge and match. And then later, if we decide, oh, hey, layout-wise, I don't really like where that little line is, I can come move it. And because the group effects are sitting up here, anything inside that group is just mashed together and will work that way. So we can edit a little bit more and say, oh, I really liked it better right there. All right, and that will give us a shape. And it gives us a really nice little speech bubble. And because we put everything inside the group, put the effects on the group, it merges it for us automatically. We don't have to play merge the shapes, add, subtract, or do anything weird. It goes very quickly. And we'll get to even how to make it even faster in a later video. And that creates our speech bubble balloon.